Seen on the news today, right? That athletes that are going to participate in the Olympics this year. And for those that don't know, the Olympics are going to be held in Tokyo, Japan, right? Athletes that participate in the Olympics this year, if they wear a Black Lives Matter t-shirt or any type of merchandise or paraphernalia, right, that they will be kicked out of the Olympics and to a certain extent persecuted. Hold that thought. Megan Thee Stallion donated $50,000 to an organization or some hashtag or whatever it is, right, that is going to put an end to the hate of Asians, right? It's going to end Asian hate, right? Do you understand what I just said? The Olympics in Tokyo, Japan has stated that if any athlete wears any type of shirt or paraphernalia that has anything to do with Black Lives Matter will be kicked out and persecuted to a certain extent. While Megan Thee Stallion is donating to them and their cause, the Asians, $50,000. When the fuck has the Asians done anything in our community in order to deserve that? They have made it painfully clear that they don't want no parts of trying to do anything for black people at all. The last time I seen any type of Asians in my community is when they were selling us cat and dog in a Chinese food restaurant. When they were putting acrylic on our black women's nails with their mask on, knowing that acrylic is toxic. When they were selling our black women weaves, crack, creamy crack, called relaxers. That's the last time I've ever seen them participated in anything or have anything to do with our community. And you got this black board giving them $50,000 as if they need it. Which bugs me out. Asians don't give a damn about us. They don't. They don't. I don't care. Y'all can take 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures of some Asians protesting. But the vast majority don't. Asians and East Indians are the most racist people that you could ever meet on the planet. I'll go as far as to say, see, this is the thing. When you really look at white people, you could say that they were the most racist because of their past, right? Because of the past things. And I don't want to get in depthness, you know what I'm saying? With what they've done as far as dealing with slavery. It's because of their past. Their past is so foul when dealing with us. But if you really look at, like, from this point on, aside from police brutality, East Indians and Chinese people, Asian people are some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my life. In my life. In my life. And they got the nerve, the gall and the audacity to come in our neighborhoods and treat us like shit. And I've done a video on this. And you all are still trying to push and promote them and help them out. Black people, stop being suckers. Stop being used and abused. Stop suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, please. Please. Do you know what they're doing? Do you know what the Asians and the East Indians are doing to the Caribbeans and Africa? Do you know what they're doing? They're taking over. And they're trying to push us out. Our motherland. This is what your people are doing. And I say your people because I don't fuck with them. I don't. I don't trust them at all. I don't trust a person that would sell my people when they're down and out, poverty stricken, ain't got shit and don't know no better. I don't trust a race of people that would sell my people cat and dog, because you know that's what it is. It's rough and meow meow that you eating. Plain and simple. Those chicken legs is too goddamn big to be chickens. Plain and simple. I don't trust them. I used to stand in front of a Chinese food restaurant and a beauty supply store. Both of them were owned by Koreans, right? I used to see how foul they were and are. I had hands-on experience with them. Period. You know why they kind of trusted me? Because I was the token Negro. And then they looked at it like, okay, we'll put him in front of our business so he can kind of like be security. He could be the lookout. And then other people are not going to come in and try to rob us because they see that I was all, man, come on, man. I peeped the game. I peeped the game. I know what I was there for. But at the same time, I was making money. So it was what it was. But you're sitting here trying to protect and defend these Asians, and Asians don't give a damn about you. You heard what I just said. No Black Lives Matter t-shirts and none of that shit is permitted in the Olympics that is going on in Tokyo, Japan. They made that shit painfully clear. Painfully clear. Black people have done nothing but help other people out. We have shared our customs, cultures to everybody. Look at what the Asians have done with breakdancing. They done fucked that up. Now it's acrobatics and shit. Breakdancing just, it is what it is. It's not no acrobatics and, no, breakdancing is breakdancing. I've seen our culture, the pictures of them being in Tokyo and in China, wearing dreadlocks, looking like us, walking like us, talking like us. Yeah, true indeed, they're not speaking English, but you could kind of understand the slang. Everybody takes from us and treat us like shit. And then what we do in return, treat everybody good. It's crazy the type of state of mind that black people have. We treat everybody good that treats us like shit. And everybody that treats us good, such as ourselves, because there are black people, we do treat ourselves. Some of us do treat one another good. For those, we get shitted on. For those that treat black people good, we get, for black people that treat black people good, we get shitted on. I give my man $50 because he needed it, and I say, yo, I need that by the end of the week. He got an excuse by the end of the week. Then next year comes and he's like, well, man, I mean, you got it. You got it. How you know I got it? This is the reason why we'll always be at the bottom of the barrel. I don't understand. How, Megan Thee Stallion, please tell me, explain to me, why would you donate $50,000 to them knowing that they got the money? Have you ever, listen, straight up, have you ever seen a broke Chinese person? Have you ever seen a broke Asian, period? Because, Asian, the Chinese, the Japanese, and I think the Filipinos fall under that, and the Koreans. Have you ever seen any of them motherfuckers broke and poor in their own country? I'm talking about in the United States of America. Because America cuts them quite a nice break. They have opportunities, plural, when they get here. And look how they treat us, yo, seriously. Listen what I'm telling you. They have managed to send their children to school, Ivy League schools. Your child can't even go to an HBCU. You can't even afford to send your child to an HBCU. Wow. You have given those Koreans, those Chinese, those Japanese your money. And what they've done, they've taken the money out of your community and funded it for their son or daughter to go to Duke University, Harvard University. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And Megan Thee Stallion, your broke ass is giving $50,000 away because you are broke. Don't act like you are. You're not. You are broke. In the eyes of millionaires, real investors, Wealthy people, you're broke. And so is your race. And I'm included in it. Matter of fact, if you don't have any type of offshore accounts, you don't have any money currency outside of the United States. Like if you don't have francs and et cetera, EC, if you don't have any other currency outside of the United States and offshore bank accounts, you're in trouble. You want to know why? Because isn't it so ironic that we're in debt billions of dollars, trillions of dollars to China? So how can you walk around here saying I got this and I got that and your country is broke? You owe another country. The United States is owned by several different people. The United States is for sale. You wondering why your water system got all types of chemicals and this and that and so forth. Yo, man, y'all just don't know, man. Like the rabbit holes, it goes so deep, man. It goes so deep. You just don't. Man, call me an idiot. I'm just now figuring out that BP is British Petroleum. I'm just now figuring out that T-Mobile is German owned. Quote me, tell me if I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But last time I checked, BP stood for British Petroleum, and T-Mobile is a German-owned mobile phone, whatever you want to call it, company. Y'all out here screaming, I'm in America. It ain't nothing that you probably wear, watch, listen to, or drive that's American made. Period. But this broad Megan Thee Stallion is giving away $50,000 like she got it like that. Now, I can't tell you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you, is if I ask you for $50,000, you gonna call me a lame. You gonna say I'm a scrub. Like, you know how TLC was like, no, scrubs, I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs, while they were broke. That's crazy to me. TLC, this is my word. Check it out. I'm not lying. This is my word. When TLC made that song called Scrubs, they were scrubs. So you'll call me a scrub. But wouldn't you rather for my family, my black family, to benefit off $50,000? Because I can guarantee you that I'm going to take that $50,000, I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to make sure that my family is straight. And then guess what? Each one teach one. I'm going to pass it on. I'm going to pass off on that knowledge and how I got it and who gave it to me and how I flipped it. And then I'm going to give them a piece of the rock. And then that family, if that family is straight, that black family is straight in mind, they're going to do the same thing, and they're going to flip it, and then they're going to give it to the next black family and the next black family. It's going to go on and on and on. Instead of, how does our black dollar in our community last for 4 to 6 hours, if I'm not mistaken, 4 to 8 hours until it's gone. 4 to 8 hours. And then it's gone forever. And when I start talking about we need to separate and blah, 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 you know what people tell me? Well, you being a racist and you doing that. The Jews are doing it now. The Jews have their own separate community. Without saying we're separated. Go to New York, you'll see it. They have their own cops, their own fire station, firefighters. The list goes on. But it's wrong if the blacks do it. But it's okay if the Jews, the Koreans, Chinatown, the list goes on. It's okay for other races to do it except for blacks. Let me not go on with white people because they got country clubs. And you know good and goddamn well you can't step foot in that area. They got communities, and in that community, wealthy communities, and in that wealthy community, they have a country club set dab right in the middle where you can play tennis, you go swimming, TVs, they got spas and the hot room and steam room and saunas and this and that. Where black people are not allowed. You can't, listen, legally, you can't put a poster up that say, we can't allow no niggas here. You can't do that. But there are ways around you basically keeping black people out of your community. But when we say, hey, we want to own, oh no, the niggas want their own? Let me fly an airplane over Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921 and blow up everything that they got. Everything that they work hard for. Because in the very beginning, what did you tell us, white people? White people said, we don't want you niggas in my community. We don't want you niggas around us. Okay, cool. So then we went out and we did our own thing, and y'all motherfuckers got jealous. Y'all motherfuckers got butthurt because now we didn't have to rely on you. And guess what? We were doing better than y'all bum asses was. And what did you do? You took a plane and you flew over our Black Wall Street and destroyed it. And for the other Black Wall Streets, such as Durham, North Carolina, and Hayti area, you promised us land and built a goddamn highway across the Hayti area and demolished our shit. Charlotte, the same thing too with Brooklyn. But it's okay though. It's okay for black people to endure that shit. To go through that. It's okay. We start talking about the transatlantic slave trade, y'all talking about the Holocaust did. Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear it. Be fair across the board. Be fair. Be fair. I know that's very hard for you to do. All right, I think I've ran myself out. I think I've said what I had to say. Now it's up to you all to say what you have to say. Leave whatever comments that you want to leave in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to read them. And some I will reply to, and others I'll just say, hey, that's a matter of your own opinion, because I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Even though I really can argue with you, and I really can win arguments and debates. I'm that smart to do it. But then again, I'm that smart to just say, he ain't worth it, she ain't worth it. So for those that want to say, where's Langston erasing my comments? Now I'm not doing that. YouTube is doing that. I don't give a flying fuck about your comments. Period. Let me tell you something. I'm in the makings of doing a podcast. Because hold on. I pray to sweet baby Jesus that I'm able to do that. You want to know why? Because I want all of you all that got a matter of opinion to call in so I can bust that ass live. Because y'all think I'm a joke. That's cool. I don't have no problem with it. None whatsoever. I don't have a problem with busting your ass. So, until then, leave a comment in the comment section, whether it's negative or positive, whether you want to call me a big nose, etc., because I'm writing them down. I'm checking my list, and I'm checking it twice. And I'm going to find out who's naughty or nice, because when I get that podcast, Santa Claus will be coming to town. Other than that, y'all have a good day. My name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video.